Welcome back to an episode of Keeping Austin Queer. My name is Sky, and this is a podcast where we connect through colorful conversations. Today, I have the cutest, the shortest, the sweetest little nugget friend of mine, Miss Megan O'Neill.
Pocket-sized.
Welcome to Keeping Austin Queer. How are you doing?
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Of course. So you are coming over today to record a podcast. We went out to dinner, a couple days ago, weeks ago?
What is time?
And you said, let's hang out. And so we're here. You're actually going to have a sleepover slumber party tonight, which will be fun. And we said, let's get this podcast done and over with, because Lord knows what's going to happen later on.
We're trying to make good choices.
Trying to make good choices. So, well, welcome again. I deeply appreciate you being here. Now, let's let everyone know, how did we meet?
Oh my goodness. So I work with your husband.
Yes.
So
yeah,
you were lucky enough to meet him, and then so therefore me.
And then I was lucky enough to meet you.
And here we are.
Yeah. And here we are. Yes. And you were at our wedding, and I don't know, ever since we met, I just thought you were super sweet, kind, loving, and I don't know, I just had a gravitational pull towards you. So I appreciate you being here, appreciate you being a part of our wedding, and I just think you're an amazing person. So tell everyone, obviously, on Keeping Austin Queer, how you identify.
Ooh, so
what do you like?
I really don't like that I have to pick something, through life. And, I experimented, but I would say that I am a lesbian at almost 40 years old.
That's fine. Yeah. Great. Yeah. I mean, it's Keeping Austin Queer. So we're here to hear about a little bit more of your story and who you are. So now, before we get into the story time and the meat and potatoes of the podcast, what I like to do is play a quick game where we get to know you a little bit better. So it's a 3-card pool, and you have the choice of picking a card from Never Have I Ever, or 3 Never Have I Evers, or 2 or 1 or whatever. And then we have a Deep and Deeper cards, which are basically just conversation cards. So what would you like to go with first?
Let's do the deep
one. And these are actually not as scary as it seems. And obviously you see that I am pulling it out now. So first one, deep. What's something you appreciate about your life right now that you may have not 10 years ago? Like, what do you appreciate now that you probably didn't 10 years ago?
Oh, so many things. I think the understanding that there's still just so much more for you to learn about life. And so as I get older, I feel like I know less. And so understanding that and just being more open to every aspect really helps. I would have liked to know that earlier, I think.
Yeah. I mean, it's crazy to say that, obviously with age comes wisdom, because clearly, but experiences really truly make you who you are and, what you grow through, whether that's professionally, relationship, friendships, family, etc. And I honestly now think that's the beauty of life. And I'm not sure, how old are you?
39.
Okay. Yeah. Almost 40. Yes. You're about to have your 40th. Mm-hmm. And I mean, 30 to 40, I mean, gosh, that's light years away. Would you agree?
I do. But I think that my 50s are going to be my decade. So I'm ready.
Bingo. That's exactly what I was going to say, is that I would have never thought, obviously in my 20s or 30s, that as I got older with age, life got better. Mm-hmm. So, all right. Well, what's your next one? Deep? Deep?
You already know.
Okay. You want to do a Never Have I Ever, girl.
I just want to see what each of them is about.
Okay. Never have I ever been able to name 5 of the 10 commandments on the Bill of Rights.
Oh, goodness.
If you want to pass, you can, or you want to play.
That's a no, never. Never have I ever been able to. Yeah.
Same. All right.
I'm so sorry.
And then let's go deeper.
But I'm not. Yeah.
Okay. Name one thing you are hopeful for.
Oh man,
that is a deeper one.
I mean,
you're about to be 40.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a big birthday.
I know, but I can't even think about something so. Like if I could name something detailed. To be hopeful for, like if I could just have the biggest hope in the world, it would really just be, and as cliche as it is, just for people, just find kindness.
Yes.
Find just peace. Like you can't be mad at everyone for things. Like just if everyone could just take a breath and realize.
Take a breath, take a beat, take a nap, eat a snack.
A shower,
and relax.
Something.
Too stressed out. All right. Well, thanks for playing our get to know you a little bit better questions. Now, let's get into a little bit of story time. So where were you born?
I was born in El Paso, Texas.
El Paso. Never been there. What's El Paso like?
Oh, I mean, it's gorgeous. It's on the cusp of Mexico and New Mexico. You can, on the top of the Franklin Mountains, you could see all three. Like, so you could see you're in Texas, New Mexico, and Mexico.
Oh, really?
It's very cool. Brown.
Wow.
I will say that when I moved out this way, I saw shades of green I had never seen before.
Wow.
But I definitely miss the mountains there and the culture. It's its own unique place.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. And did you stay there until you went to college or did okay.
I was born and raised there. So went to college in San Angelo.
Okay. So you grew up there.
Yeah.
All right. Now, how long have you lived in Austin / because you live in Kyle?
Kyle.
Yes.
Kyle,
okay.
Yes. This is 18 years. So
damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the whole other half of my life after college.
So after college, then came here.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Yeah. Okay. Now, what would you say? How would you describe being a lesbian here in Texas?
I feel like I was lucky in a sense because even though like culturally in some areas of where I grew up, it wasn't as understood or respected. And I would say that my family probably didn't ever really think about anything like that, but it was never said as a negative thing either.
Okay.
It just wasn't like, you can't be that, but it wasn't also like, oh, you can be anything you want to be either. So, which I feel like is nice in some sense because honestly, there's a lot of people's experiences where they've been told they can't be something for a long time. And so I'm grateful for that opportunity. It could also just be like my family and the friends I surrounded myself with. It could have just worked out that way, but
absolutely. Which brings me to the next question. So do you have a specific coming out story? How did your family and siblings and friends respond? What did that look like for you?
Oh man. No, I probably have never even completely like sat down and been like, well, Mom, this is, I mean, I think she's just
kind of got
time, you know, this is my friend and my other friend. And oh yeah, that friend I'm not talking to anymore. And so I think she kind of knew. And I mean, she's met my partners in the past. So I mean, she understands, but it was never a
sit down.
Hey mom, let me tell you something.
And honestly, I think that's kind of like how it goes. I would say like this whole like coming out MTV documentary style type of thing. I don't necessarily know. Again, not saying that's everyone. I feel like that there's luck in between there because you were able to be your authentic self and just kind of go with the flow of your energy and your alignment and what you're doing. And they just saw it and respected it. You know, I say that was kind of a little bit of my story the same, but we didn't have a whole conversation. I never spoke to my dad about it at all. Yeah. And my mom was just like, oh yeah, we knew. And I was like, okay, then we're good. Like, let's keep it moving, you know?
Yeah.
Well, that's awesome. And do you have siblings?
I do. I have a brother.
Okay.
A younger brother.
Okay, cool. Now, what do you like to do for fun? Out in Kyle, Austin, what do you like to do the fun these days?
Definitely like to go to the big city for fun. Outside, walking, hiking, you know, the river, somewhere in the water.
Do you float down the river?
I used to float a lot more when I was younger, for sure. Now I like to be the people on the side, just get a little spot and watch the floaters float by you and
You know what?
Hang out.
I love floating. I don't think me and Jason have ever done that. But I did it a lot when I was first living in Austin. You know, a bunch of different friends. You get in the thing, you have the cooler and this, that, and the other. But I mean, man, you get toe up quick. That sun hits. And honest to God, I don't play with the animals. And so like I grew up in Florida. So I always think there's an alligator in the water.
There's a gator.
And I think there's a freaking water moccasin that's going to about to bite my ass. And
there might be.
And I'm not doing it.
Going.
No. I've seen too many
I would do a good
Instagram videos where the girls, oh yeah, we're cute. Nope. Just recently, someone just lost a husband, just lost their wife canoeing together. And the alligator came up and got her, his
Florida.
Wife. Was it in Florida?
I don't know, but
maybe it was in Florida. Yes. Okay.
So I do believe that happens.
But are there gators here?
I mean, there have been some sightings of some in some locations, but not.
See, that's my other thing, because I know people are weird, and you know how we have that like Austin killer running around apparently, and you know what I mean.
The smiley face killer.
The smiley face killer, and because I went down a dark deep hole on YouTube with that, and some just recently employees of something with West Rainy 6th Street bar, 4 people overdosed, and that's how it happens on 6th Street. But needless to say, I feel like I've heard people throw away snakes and gators and things into the Lady Bird Lake River.
I'm sure.
And we do the paddleboarding thing out there. And I just don't know when that baby becomes a mama.
It's always going to be a risk if you can't see through the water. For sure.
And the waters are murky here.
Just hope that, if it is your time, it is quick, or that someone can help. I mean,
you can't live in fear.
You can't just not go in the water because, I mean, well, don't get it twisted. There's some water I won't go in, but for the most part.
Okay. What about eat, drink, and go out? Any hot spots?
Yes,
do you have any specific spots that you just highlight and love in Austin? Or everything's fair game? I
mean, I like a lot of places. I'm going to have to go with Tatsuya for sure, especially since it's about to get cold.
Yes, ramen.
That's probably one of my
I haven't had
favorite.
ramen in forever.
Yes. Like, I'll even pick that up. Like, we'll be like, grab a couple more drinks. We'll just walk on down and grab some to go.
Okay. Have you been out to any gay bars here or lesbian bars here, by the way? Or
oh man, probably when I first moved down here, but I wouldn't say in a long time because it just got loud and busy and
you got older.
I got older, yeah.
Irritated
and just
man, that is a difference.
You find your people,
isn't that a difference? Like, when you now officially get older, you used to be the one twerking and shotting and all the things. And then you look back now and you're like, wait, you're supposed, you can drink that?
Yeah. And all the kids that graduate, you see them, you're like, oh my goodness, you look 12, you're 18. That's crazy. But like I said, I grew up in El Paso, and I feel like the proximity to Juarez and everything.
Are there gay bars there?
Yes. And there were some in downtown El Paso when I was growing up. And those were, I feel like I maybe pre-partied a little too early-ish. I kind of lived that life a little younger. And then by the time I went to college, I was like, nah. And then slowly just phased out. I'll have a good time. Yeah. But
I actually just had, which you should go to, or we should go to, is I had the owner of 1972 pub, and we did a drag show out there, and it's really cool. Where it's I wouldn't say it's a lesbian, it's an all-inclusive women's sports bar. Yeah. But obviously,
surely there might be.
And so it's a really, really cool space downtown, and highly, highly recommend it. Just Let's do it. Whatever. All right. And then now, do you have a specific person or type? When you go out,
like what I'm looking for?
Yeah. Like, what do you look for in like
someone? I really like a personality, like for sure. Cause I am funny and I like to have good conversations and I want to laugh with you and I want to have that. So that's more important than everything else. But I do like, a more soft butch, like a little thicker, I want to, I want to be in charge most of the time, but then not all of the time, you know?
Hey, it makes sense. Yeah. I think personality is super important. Jason's sexy as hell, but it's connection. It's laughter. I think is just like the most important thing for sure. So like swag and laughter, I think is huge versus like these pretty boys and pretty girls, you know, yeah. And I'm like, oh my gosh, you're not like, I can't even talk to you right now.
Right. Like, you're just pretty. Yeah. We're not just. Yeah. Not to take away from those of you that have everything. Good job.
You're welcome. Now, do you have an experience that you could share about any gay prides, or have you done any of those throughout the United States or different?
So yeah, I mean, I've been to a bunch. Well, I don't know about a bunch, but like the Austin one a couple times. Okay. San Marcos has one.
Just have, we just had one, by the way.
We did just have one. Anything? I did not. And once again, it's just a lot for me nowadays. I just want to meet somewhere quiet and chill, talk, hang out, and then go get loud for maybe an hour or two, and then go back on the couch. Like, this was nice.
Any funny stories from any of those? You named quite a few cool cities.
I mean, that's all fun. It's all a good time. It's always nice to meet people and just have conversations and see where people come from and how they, you know, express themselves, and when they get to be free, you know, when they get to kind of release themselves. It's nice some people need it a little more often.
Now, are you wanting kids or don't want kids? I forget.
Oh my goodness. No, I am a no, thank you. No. I'm a no, thank you.
No, thank you. Okay.
I think that the world is doing a good job of taking care of that. I think that the state also isn't, like the state of the world also isn't in a great place to be having kids, and no judgment to any of you are. Thank you. It's job security. But, you know, other than that.
Yeah. No, thank you.
No, thank you.
I hear you. Yeah. Like I said, we are on an on switch and then an off switch, and we're on an off switch right now. It just depends on so many variables that thankfully as queer people, we get to figure that out and have a choice versus like, whoopsie, I got pregnant. And then you're kind of like, going deep and altering your life, and then
don't have a lot of options.
Yeah, don't have a lot of options, etc.
I think that the biggest fear that I guess I ever would have had with that is how easy it is to fuck up a child. Like the mind, like a brain. I feel like in the ways some parents, you know, try to protect their children from things that they experienced, you're also kind of messing up an opportunity for them to not have those feelings and things. And I feel like there could be something I would say, and this is just a paranoia in me, no one else listen. No. But like, if I say something that in my mind isn't that severe or shouldn't have been made that big impact, but it does because of the perception. Absolutely. And so with all of us trying, like, I feel like I would try so hard to just be good and everything. And in that act of trying so hard, I would put imperfections and flaws that, you know, this world is hard.
Yeah, that makes complete sense. I never really thought about that, but I think I would be that kind of way in some ways too, which is like, you don't know, you know, everyone's just trying to do their best, but it's something that you're not in control of, but you're shaping this person's life, you know? So
I think it kind of comes down to, and not in a negative way upon me, is that I'm just a little too selfish. Like I don't want to have to like cater to something else.
Yeah. No, I get it.
I don't know. I would. I'd probably kill it. I probably would do a great job, but I don't have the capacity, you know, with stress of life and everything to do a good job. I don't think.
Yeah. It's tough. The world's tough. Having your one job, it's tough. It's hard, and then everything's expensive, etc. So
expensive. There you go.
I can't even do it. Yeah,
there it is, right there on the nose.
All right. Well, let's get in. Thank you for sharing a little bit of your queer thoughts on life and where you're at. Now, let's get into some fun stuff. Now, I know you're a big Halloween girly.
Absolutely.
So why Halloween? Like, help me understand.
We all have to fixate on something, I'm sure. Well, I mean, easily, I'm a Libra, October baby. So, I mean, I'm sure that has something to do with it.
Okay. What's your date in October? Is
the 20th.
Okay. So then happy birthday, Halloween.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, cool. Is that today? I'm just kidding. I don't know what your production outing time is, but so I would say that I also enjoy the fall. Okay. Like the weather changing, the smells that change. I feel like the energy of the planet changes. I mean, I know it does, I think. And that also changes me. It calms me. I always just, as soon as you get that first cool morning and then, that breeze blows, you smell it. You're just like, oh, I'm just like a different person again for a little bit. So
frisky little kitty.
Yeah. Just, let's play. Let's have fun.
I know we woke up today and I thought it was going to be cooler out here in Texas because I saw it not be 90 or 100, although it was pretty humid and muggy. Mm-hmm. And I was like, oh my gosh, is it happening? Is fall on its way? And no, not really, it's but it's kind of like, still that. But that's one thing I think that has changed me as I have gotten older is people apparently get old and want to go run to Florida. I'm getting older and I want to go run to the mountains and nature and go to coolness and not so much the Sunbelt South states that I've lived in or used to. But I feel the exact same way and I cannot wait till we get there. So,
and I feel the same way about like the mountain areas. I feel like going that way, like as the elevation rises, I feel different, the rocks and everything, or the rocks, the mountains. So I'll always go out there.
Okay, but why specifically Halloween? What does it do for you? Are you obviously scary?
I just also like spooky.
Are you this spooky, scary?
I like scary stuff. I'm very, I don't know, interested in anatomy and body. Of course I dress up. My mother is this amazing quilter seamstress in her free time. So maybe that's another reason. I just know I could never be as amazing as her. So how could I, and she would make my costumes from scratch. I would have like Oompa Loompa costume. I won some big money for it was because as he mentioned, I'm pint sized. And it was just, yeah, I mean, I still have like 5 or 6. I'm actually going to probably at Christmas have her get some measurements for, I wanted like a really cool witch.
Okay.
Yeah.
What was your favorite Halloween costume? Or favorite and worst?
My favorite one. Ooh, I don't know. There's a couple. Okay. I have a voodoo witch doctor one that's really cool. I have a pirate one that she went all out on. Quality, I'm telling you, you could buy it in a store. She's amazing. The worst one was probably when I was younger. Okay. I was going to be a genie. And it is always hot in October in Texas. Yep. I mean, right? We know this. So I wasn't going to have any problem. But this freak cold front came through. And she forced me to wear sweatpants underneath and a shirt. And I'm like, but I'm supposed to be a genie. You're supposed to see my belly. I'm supposed to be cute. And so I don't know if it was the costume as a whole or just the fact that I had to not even get to wear it the right way. Yeah. But I'm scarred.
You're like, I wasn't actually a genie.
Maybe I should have her remake my genie costume.
There you go. Make a genie. Become that genie.
There's even a picture somewhere in a box, I'm sure. And I'm just wearing it. And I'm just looking at her why? Why, Mom? All you see is the sweatpants and the shirt.
Jason's mom made a lot of his costumes growing up for him and his sister. So same mama, seamstress, bomb costumes through childhood up until now. And she does it for her grandkids as well. And those costumes look freaking amazing. Yeah. So shout out to the mamas that know how to make Halloween costumes.
Absolutely.
And still make them better than, what's that? Spirit.
Oh, all day. That doesn't even compare.
Yeah.
We're very lucky, Jason and I.
Yes, very lucky. Now, have you been, or are you going to New Orleans have you been there for Halloween?
I have never been there for Halloween, but I have been there in October a couple times.
Okay.
I love that's another place.
You have to go for Halloween. Game changing.
We're going back for my birthday this year. I guess like the 15th, I don't know, the week before my birthday. But it's a vibe too. Like I love the agriculture. Oh my goodness, the architecture, the music, the feeling of New Orleans. The last time I was in Boston, I went to get my cards read, and she said I was a French woman. Okay, so I feel like that's like in my past
pulls
life.
You towards it, yeah.
Also, that I was going to be married, and that my lover was killed at war, and so that in this life I'm scorned. I feel like I'll never find love. Ooh. I mean, it's just.
Have you done the voodoo thing?
To work through. I don't think I'd mess with voodoo. I think I'd like to learn about it, but I don't know if I'd.
They had that on a recent Housewives episode where the girls made voodoo dolls and learned how to do that and stuff. But it's actually not a negative thing. It's a positive thing. Yeah, it could be. You build one yourself and you treat it nice, and you're kind of like manifestation. So it's not necessarily scary, negative, etc. But I thought that was cool. Do you do the cemetery stuff or the graves?
Oh, for sure. I go on the tours. Yep. We've gone like on walking ones. We've done with the horse and carriage where they take you to the haunted bars and like you kind of go around that way. Yeah. It's always fun. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I do that everywhere I travel. Like I wanted the haunted tours of the downtown areas, Washington, Boston.
Have you been to Salem?
So I have not for sure been to Salem yet. It's on my wish list, but I'm trying to find. So if any of you guys are Bostonians, when is the best time to go to Salem to get the good effect, but also like not the billions of people?
Good to know.
Because like I can skip, I can pass on the October because I'm gonna have to. But like, when's the next best?
Yeah. Well, let's find out.
Yeah, make that a private message.
Comment, share. Don't let everyone let me know. Have you done actually like a ghost thing, like where you could feel a ghost or see a ghost?
I've never
like truly
like on like a tour where like you have EVP and I would though maybe.
But you would do it.
I think I would. I don't know. I would have to read up on the location. Okay. I would have to read up on like protection. Like how do I not take this home with me? Right. Because I believe that all is energy.
It is all.
And how you go in and how you come out and all those things play a huge role. So I would totally be into it, but I would need. You couldn't just put me in a car and be like, "Hey, I'm going to surprise you with something."
You got to know what's up. You got to know who's doing it. What's the house? Let me see who died there.
What do I need to bring as an offering just in case? Like, I don't want you to come.
Throw out some M&Ms on the way out.
Yeah. You like chocolate? Here you go.
Yeah. That's hilarious. Now, do you do the corn mazes and the scary Halloween houses?
Oh, absolutely.
With no issue.
Oh, yeah. I mean, they're fun.
Hell no.
Yeah.
Girl.
I like to be, like, I will tell you that, they ebb and flow.
Do you get enjoyment out of being scared?
I don't. I like to solve. Okay. I like to solve. Like with movies, things like that, just my brain is kind of just going places. So like in haunted houses, like I like to try to figure out where they're going to come from. Or where they're hiding and things like that. And I'm pretty good at it. Okay. So that's probably why I'm good with it. But there are times when they get me and I'm like, yes, you got me.
So you don't scared. You're just happy that they got you.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it's maybe a little bit at the same time. Okay. I mean, of course I feel it in my stomach and there has to be a burst of adrenaline because but I'm instantly but I also know that it's fake. Yeah. Now, if that were to happen in real life, I might go fetal. I don't know. Just down to the ground, I might swing.
So I haven't been to one in a very, 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 very long time because I hate scary movies. I hate anything. I hate being scared. I don't do it. Jason don't do it. We don't scare each other. No. But I've done them. I grew up with them as having two other brothers and a sister, and my dad was wild and crazy, and we just did that. I was the skinny little gay boy holding on to the person in front of me with one hand. And then I would close my eyes and put my right shoulder up to my ear so I couldn't hear anything. Like it's the hearing for me than it is the seeing. But I didn't want to do it all because we did Halloween horror nights in Universal.
Okay.
And that is like next level intense.
I've heard. So that is something I would be.
That has to be on your list.
Yes, absolutely.
You've never done that one?
I've never done that either.
Oh my gosh. Go. You will like literally flip a wig.
I might.
Yeah.
We shall go to that too.
Okay. So scary movies. Are you a Chucky, Freddy Krueger kind of girl? Are you a Poltergeist, Blair Witch? Or are you Children of the Corn? Like, where are we
those are all great movies. I do like
all great movies. Get out of here.
Good classics. I mean, I am just OG Halloween, Michael Myers. I think Rob Zombie did a good remix.
How many are there at this point?
Oh, I couldn't tell you.
Literally.
It's like everything where they go off in like their different timelines.
Okay.
At a certain point, they start telling a tale, but then
Jamie Lee Curtis
later
is
they make another one. And I mean, she's died 5 times, but she can always come back. Like, I'm always for her.
Okay.
But yeah, I would say Michael Myers, and that'd be one of my favorites. I mean, The Conjuring's about to have a new one out, and those have always got me a little bit. Like, I sage before watching that stuff.
Yeah, I don't do the demons. I'll rather take, what's his name? Jason?
Michael
Myers over any demon, any conjuring, any poltergeist. What's the ones where they look like real? Not Blair Witch, the ones after Blair Witch, when they're like in a house and they're watching. It looks like reality,
like strangers.
Yeah, there's like a reality TV, like
Paranormal Activity.
Paranormal Activity.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
because then I feel like that's kind of in my real life. Like, okay, Freddy Krueger, I can get it, see not, but like that stuff, no.
And I will tell you, I don't like those so much either, because it's all just you watching nothing happen, waiting for something to happen with no clues, no nothing else. You're just like in silence. So I'm just like straight anxious, and not be necessarily because it's going to be scary, but because I'm like, what's going to happen? What's happening? Like, oh my God, what are we doing here? Like, let's go. We could fast forward. Like, I get it. Something scary is going to happen.
All of a sudden, like they throw a what's it called? Like a cutting board at the thing. And they're like, what the hell did that come from? You know, like, damn.
And then they're up against the wall. You're like, okay, this has gone too far.
All right. That's hilarious. What shows are you currently binging or into right now? Anything you want to like discuss?
No, I don't know. I would say that I'm still working through Criminal Minds, because I love that, and they always have new seasons. Right. Dexter just had a new season, which is pretty good from the one before last. Okay. Yes.
I love Dexter. That was kind of gory and kind of scary, but not criminal stuff.
It's just a vigilante.
I could handle that.
Right now I'm watching The Foundation on Apple.
And that's space.
It's like futuristic. Like,
that I can get into.
It's really cool. I started it a couple years ago, or I don't know how long ago, but it's a couple seasons now. And I guess I fell off right in, and I put it on the other day, and now I'm like, okay, I'm in now. So
yeah, I had a girl.
Cool.
I love space stuff. I had a girlfriend say, I've been watching the new Alien one on Hulu.
Yeah, I've been watching.
And she's like, oh, you'll like it, and and futuristic. And I was like, you know what? I like aliens. I like space. I can get into it. Never saw any of the other Alien movies. So I watched the preview. I was like, oh, hell no. Too many aliens, too many things. And I was just like, I can't do it. I cannot do it.
Aliens, that's more frightful to me, because I think that we have a higher chance of aliens coming down and eating us than I have Michael Myers coming to get me on Halloween. So, and like, you know what I mean? Yeah, alien movies, like,
so those will get
stuff.
You.
I mean, I like to watch them too, but I'm always like, because there ain't nothing. We have no.
You just got
sana. Like, we have nothing to like protect us from.
No, they come down.
Yeah,
like a quiet place. And you're out.
Do they come down? Do they just bend time? Do they just cut a slit? We walk in, like, what's happening? Who knows? We don't even know, Sky. We don't know. That's scary.
Yeah, you're right. Okay. What if you could be on a competition show or game show? Which one would you, or answer both? Which one would you be on?
If I could be on a competition show or a game show. Well, I'd like to be on all of them.
Do you have a favorite?
It doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, that's
it
fine.
had like a comeback for a second, but man, as a child, I don't know what my fascination was with, like, I guess supermarket sweep, but like, I watch the reruns and I'm like, I could have got there faster. Like, you're missing it. Like,
you went for the cheese, man.
The cheese. Why are you
Baby
not
formula.
get the bonus? Get the bonus. Run it back.
Yeah.
So I feel like I really missed out on my opportunity. So now I know if it ever comes back, you and I, we're gonna take
we got to do it. Let me know.
Yeah. Also, and if we're going to go like reality wise, I don't really watch a lot of reality because there's a lot of downtime about things and conversations I don't care so much about. And that's okay. That's okay. That's good for you. Like, some people need their outlets.
Yeah.
But I like Traders.
Love Traders.
Yeah. So I would maybe want to be on Traders because I like the games they play.
Okay.
I like how they make you think. Like, you have to, like, it's not just bronze and all that. Like, you actually have to be an intelligent person to kind of
get to the next step.
And then if you're also a trader or like not like to stay alive, I feel like it's so multifaceted. I would like to be on that one.
Okay.
But I would want to be a trader.
Yeah, for sure. I just only saw one season of Trader, and you would want to be a trader.
I think it's easier. I don't know.
I think it's easier because you are the trader and all you have to do is convince.
Yes.
Yeah, I agree.
Because the other way, you have to try to make yourself safe and try to identify traders.
And through those conversations, who's lying, who's not lying. Mm-hmm. Yeah, 100%. I would a supermarket sweep, hands down. Yes. I love going to the grocery store still. Mm-hmm. And I know where everything is on every aisle. I know the price. I got that on lock. For me, it's going to be Big Brother. The only thing I need some, like, you're locked in a house for a whole summer. And I feel like people in social game and hanging on the couch and doing that. But sometimes I'm just like, I can't be that lazy. Like, they have the competitions and stuff, but a little bit more maybe like Traders, I would think, and more brains, I think, in a sense. I would like, not that they don't have that, but I don't know. Social games for me.
Just to keep you busy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, if you could live anywhere, because you grew up in Texas, you lived in Texas, you've still in Texas.
It's so big though.
5 hours.
Like, I've literally moved out of state 3 times if we were in any other state, like as far east as I've gone from where I came from. But
you drive through Texas, you wake up in Texas, you go to bed in Texas. Yep. Where would you live though, if you had to choose another state?
Another state?
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd probably be like, I'm going to really branch out and say like New Mexico or Colorado probably.
Wow.
Because I do really like the mountains, and the more north you get, I think, not everyone, of course, but perceptions and people change. And
yes,
I'd love to live in some of those states.
Yeah.
But I don't want to live in some of those states.
Cold weather though?
Yeah, no, thank you.
You can't, so you're no cold weather.
I don't mind cold weather, but
I don't want that breeze.
I don't want it to jeopardize like my livelihood in the sense of like, I'm going to have to drive on ice all the time. I don't want to do that. I don't want to.
Come on, Elsa.
Like if you're not going to cancel school like Texas does, or cancel work and all those things, because there's ice on the road. I know. I mean, but up there, they're like, nah, get those chains on. Why didn't you get those chains on? We're salting it. Get in there. Let's go.
Yeah, they want you to go to school.
They're like, yeah, we're going. We're going. And I'm like,
yeah.
So no, I guess I don't want too cold.
Well, New Mexico's
it's cold.
Yeah. And
but not for long.
Not for long. And you can go north of New Mexico, Taos, and ski.
Absolutely.
And same for Colorado. So those are great. Yeah.
I like the cold for a little bit.
Okay, well, Texas is perfect for you. The heat.
I'm sorry, that sounded like I don't love Texas.
Yeah,
Texas is beautiful. But
I think it's the heat for me. And I think it's obviously the politics can wear you out sometimes.
Yes, absolutely.
And where we're going. But other than that, I have no complaints. Like, I love Austin's a great city, and it checks a lot of boxes for myself and for Jason. It just, I think kind of like, I don't know, the heat for me. One thing I'll say is just like, during the summer, I just always want to be like more indoor, outdoor, and have more of the summertime. Don't get me wrong. I love the fall and the holidays, but I feel like those are the months that we're stuck inside, or I actually get to go outside, but also stuck inside. And I just hate that it's limited to that,
Because it's miserable.
Yeah.
It's like you have to get up at 4 a.m. and then take like a midday nap and then go back out at night to manage on sometimes. It's not so much the heat for me. I don't mind the heat. What I hate is the humidity. I could do 110 dry, no problem. Like
Austin's dry.
No way. No. I mean, compared to Florida, yes, sure.
Compared to Houston, compared to
Houston. But I'm from El Paso.
Yeah,
I'm from the whole other.
Is that humid?
No, it is dry.
Okay, maybe I don't know my geography.
And it's elevated. If this is Texas, this is El Paso.
Oh, this is so that's like by
New Mexico.
Yeah. Las Cruces.
Yeah, it's literally like 10 minutes from El Paso.
That's dry as hell. Yeah, that's why you like that. Okay. So we're kind of in the middle point here.
I just feel like I'm never dry. I'm always wet. Like not in the
Saturday night.
Yeah, but hey, but when it's that humid outside, you have to be like, okay.
It's the humid from Florida. It's your hair ain't going nowhere but down. It ain't going nowhere but down. So just throw it in a bun, put it in a ponytail, put that hat on. That's the one thing. And you're obviously just like the sweatiness of it all. Yeah. I mean, I lived 6 years California, so I got that dry, and then kind of came center here, which I still don't think is humid, but today's different. But overall, in comparison to Louisiana, oh girl, get ready for that humidity.
Well, yeah, but that's why I go in the cooler months. It's still going to be a little warm in October, but it won't be too bad. Right. I can tolerate for a little bit. I just can't live it every day.
Yeah.
I can't live it every day.
Now, we're about to end here, but I wanted to, since you are about to turn 40, and that's a big, big, big birthday, what are you kind of early, what's your intentions in your 40s? What are you hoping for in a way that you're just really excited about and looking forward to, in this new decade of yours?
I mean, I think that we kind of hit on it earlier in a sense that the older I get, the more appreciative I am that I get to be this old. Like there's so many people that never make it to 40. And sometimes we're like, oh, we're getting old and, what am I going to do? But I just try to look at it as like, you're lucky to be here and just try to be kind and try to love yourself and be open to any opportunities and experiences. Of course, if I really am looking forward to anything, it's going to be becoming like a multimillionaire. And
did you play that Powerball? Did you get that $1 billion ticket?
I know, right? You got to play to win.
You got to play to win.
First step.
I got mine in my wallet.
Ooh, when are the numbers being drawn?
Tonight.
Can I order on the app?
No, they got rid of it. Oh, because of the scandal.
I heard.
Of Texas. Which I kind of think happened.
I wouldn't doubt it. There's nothing that they can say happened.
I mean, girl, with all the shit we found out about how shit goes left and the underground and this and that and the lying, the cheating,
all of it.
Yeah, it's tonight. Well, thank you for, I want to do your, before we end, your yes queen and your,
oh my goodness.
Bye girl. What's your current yes queen and your bye girl right now?
Oh my goodness. I think I just, bye girl for sure is going to be like, I need us to start thinking for ourselves. Like the problem solving. There's just some easy things that like we can all just problem solve. I'll be better. You can move that cart out of the way over into the little buggy area. You could pick up the stuff you dropped. You could just is that even problem solving or is that just being a good person?
I don't know. I don't even know. I mean, at this point, the lines are blurred. And I think that's the confusion for most people.
Yeah,
it's almost like
you'll be happier. Like the more you do good, the better you feel. Like it really is.
It is. It's true science.
That was about it.
It really is.
Yeah. And then my yes
queen.
This opportunity, my yes queen is like this opportunity. I think this is my yes queen. This is nice. It was nice to get to talk and just
experience
have fun.
And to be be your authentic self,
for
tell
sure.
your story and share and stuff. Well, I appreciate you for being here. You are an amazing, sweet person in my life. Thank you for being in Jason's life. Thanks for your love and support. Thanks for just coming over and saying, you know what, I want to spend time with you guys and be in your home, be in your space, create memories, and just live life. I think that's one thing you said that Jason reminds me of, that I try to be more present with. I'm doing a lot of things and always, doing the most, because I feel like a lot of people do the least. So I have to do the most, but, some people don't get to make it in your 40, 41, 42, whatever. So embrace it, live it, be in the moment. And thank you for that reminder today. So I appreciate you and having your first podcast experience. I hope you enjoyed it.
Thank you. Like, follow, subscribe.
There you go. Well, again, that's it, you guys. Have a great day. And don't forget to keep Austin queer.